Staying on top of time tracking doesn't have to feel overwhelming, but if you're struggling with it, you're not alone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make time tracking simple and efficient without getting buried in endless details. Stick around until the end because I've got a great tool recommendation with an exclusive free trial just for you, my viewers. If you've tried popular time tracking tools and still find yourself overwhelmed, you're not alone. Most people get lost in endless features, integrations, and manual input. But today, we're simplifying everything so that you can stay on top of time tracking without the stress. The first thing you need to do is find a time tracking tool that works for your needs. But don't get caught up in the hype of all those best tools you see online. The right software for you should fit into your daily workflow, not the other way around. You want a tool that helps, not hinders. Now, when you're choosing your time tracking tool, keep in mind how easy it is to set up and use. Complicated setups and steep learning curves can add more stress than they solve. Focus on simplicity. The software we're using today does just that. Keeps everything streamlined so you can focus on what's important. Once you've set up your tool, make sure you're tracking your time in small chunks, not huge blocks. Tracking small tasks throughout the day is easier and less overwhelming. This also makes it easier to analyze your productivity at the end of the day or week. When you see how much you've accomplished in small increments, it's a lot more satisfying than dealing with one big, overwhelming task. Another key point is consistency. Time tracking works best when it's done regularly. But here's the thing, don't wait until the end of the day to log your time. If you can, track as you go. This reduces the chances of forgetting or missing important tasks. You'll also stay more engaged with your work, which is great for productivity. If you're working with a team, transparency is key. Share your time logs with colleagues so everyone's on the same page. This doesn't mean micromanaging, but it helps avoid confusion and keeps projects moving forward smoothly. And here's a tip you'll thank me for later. Batch your tasks. Group similar activities together so your time tracking becomes more natural. For instance, if you're responding to emails or doing admin work, track it all as one block of time. This minimizes the mental load of constantly switching tasks in your tracker. Don't forget about your goals. Having clear, achievable goals for each work session can guide your time tracking. When you know what you're trying to accomplish, your time tracking becomes less of a chore and more of a tool for achieving your goals. At this point, you might be wondering if there's an easier way to do all this. There is, and I found a software that works perfectly for this. The software we'll be using today simplifies the entire process, reducing the overwhelm that comes with most time tracking tools. And if you want to follow along, I've got a special, exclusive free trial for you in the description below, available only to viewers of my channel. Key takeaway, time tracking doesn't need to be complicated or stressful. Keep it simple, be consistent, and batch your tasks. Choose a tool that supports your workflow, and remember to keep your goals clear to stay focused. Let's quickly go over what we covered today. Choose a time tracking tool that's easy to set up and use. Track time in small chunks, not big blocks. Be consistent and track as you go. Share time logs with your team, batch similar tasks together. Use time tracking to achieve your goals. Lastly, make sure to take advantage of the exclusive free trial in the description below. It's a great way to get started and see how this software can simplify your time tracking process. Thanks for watching.